So for this week's What Would You Do, we are talking about the struggle of banking while Black. Did y'all see the story of Trish Doolin, a Black woman who's an architect? Just moved to the Seattle area, Kirkland, and she went into Key Bank to cash her paycheck. And in the process, she was told that her funds would be held. And she didn't even understand that part, but it was just like, okay, well, that's just what it's gonna be, I'll leave. She leaves, and the bank calls her back and says there's a problem with her check. She needs to come back and verify some things. She said that she came back to the bank. By the time she got into the cubicle with a bank teller, they had her job pulled up on the computer screen, her company's website pulled up. And they started asking her questions, like about how long she'd worked at the company. Basically said there was an issue. They called HR at her job to verify whether she was an actual employee, and no one answered. And so she still wasn't able to correctly deposit her funds. She called back to the bank later, and they told her that this is what happens when your bank account hasn't been open for 30 days. Hers had been open for 29. The woman eventually let her deposit the funds since she was only a day short. But she also told the woman, I assure you that the man that you worked with was not racist, and I'm sorry that you're having a bad day, you should go get a drink or something. And that's when Trish pretty much lost it and posted her debacle on Facebook. So what do you all think about that situation, and what would you have done?
So I don't know what I have done, what I would have done, because we all know I tend to black out in incidents like at Trader Joe's. So I think I would have to call my mom to help guide me. And this sounds really bad because I'm 27, but I really tend to black out when situations like this arise, and I don't need to further give them a reason to withhold their money or make me, not be in the line for Trader Joe's, so.
Yeah, I mean, I understand like fraud is a big issue and you want to do, I mean, they even have the things at the beauty supply to check that your $20, that your money is real, like the actual machine, like, nah, that ain't real. And so, I mean, I get it, but I think it just seems very extreme. For my job, like, I would have made a fuss, definitely. Yeah. I probably would have made a fuss in the place. I wouldn't even go on Facebook. I'd just been like, this is fucking racist. I probably would have had to get like drug out. Because I too have blacked out in my own movies. I'm not proud of it, but I'm not necessarily ashamed. So right, at the dentist, everybody, I don't play that. Like, I okay.
Because I do think it's one thing to hold my money because my account hasn't been open that long. But first of all, you should have told me that from the get-go. Don't just say we're holding this, and not giving me a reason from the jump. And then second, that's totally different from calling up my employer. If it was me, I probably would have I'd just shut down. I can't be, so I'd be like, I'm not speaking with you anymore. You need to get your manager in here. And that's it. When you waiting on that first paycheck from a job, you need that money.
You're in a new place.
Right, so it's a wrap.